action and fantasy movies, they can be fun movies. For sure, if you have a good director. And there is a good director that had this one. Could have worked. Unfortunately, it didn't. How? I don't fucking know. But let's talk about it. It's one of the worst movies of 2016. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that right off the bat because she might have fucking known already. 2016's Gods of Egypt. So, mankind hangs in the balance when Gerard Butler's character, the God of Darkness, usurps Egypt's throne and plunges into empire, into chaos and conflict, hoping to save the world and rescue his true love. A mortal named Beck, played by Brenton, whoever the fuck that is, forms an unlikely alliance with the powerful god, Horus. Their battle against Gerard Butler's character and his henchman takes them into the afterlife and across the heavens for an epic confrontation. The director is Alex Proyas, which is a damn good director. He has done shit before. I just love his work. He's done The Crow, I, Robot. The only one I didn't really like as much, it's just okay, is Knowing. And he's got this movie. This movie is terrible. And the reason why is the fact that it's just special effects to be thrown on the screen for to be thrown on the screen. But that's not the only problem we have. That's one of the main reasons why this sucked. It's just shit throwing on to be the shit throwing on. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with this. The acting in this movie is the only one that tries his ass off to me just for fun is Gerard Butler. I mean, Brendan Thwaites, I guess that's his name. I know who that is actually. He was in Oculus, The Giver, and the recent Pirates movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales. He was great in Oculus. That's a damn good movie, and he's pretty bad in this movie. I don't know why he must have thought, I want to be in a bigger movie. I want to be in a big action budget movie. And a high budget one. Good job for picking this one, kid. Yeah, you really helped your career. Everybody else I don't, do I know Nicolaj? Yes, it is. He was in, apparently, Black Hawk Down. So, and he was also in Game of Thrones. So I know who it is now. So bad in this movie. I feel bad for these guys because they just thought, hey, this could be good, right? And why couldn't you blame them? This could be a great movie, and it fell on his ass hard. Not just that, because I'm gonna keep going with this one. The dialogue is terrible. They make some cliche ass shit, over the top yelling bullshit, especially from Gerard Butler. Really, I mean, it's bad enough. He doesn't do it enough. He did it in like what the fuck it's up again? 300 apparently. Yeah, he did do that, right? Yes, he did. Okay, good. The reason why I say that is because it works in 300s. Apparently, they thought, hey, why do we put it in this movie? That's a bad choice of words, guys. Bad choice. And he was terrible. I'm not going to explain all the other acting because they're terrible. And their dialogue because it's all terrible. Let's see. The special effects. They could be good. They could make it work somehow. And I know they could. Boy, is it bad. I understand that Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, they said, oh, that's kind of like that. But I actually think that's a decent movie. From the script problems and everything, I still give it a decent grade. This had no excuse, and the effects did look like shit. All the way. I mean, all the fucking way. I'm not even kidding. There's scenes of the special effects and the CGI in this movie, and when you watch it, it's like, oh god, guys, no! It's terrible, and you can tell it. I mean, shit, there's moments in this movie you could tell the green screen. No joke. That actually happens. And with these things battling people and everything, and these creatures and everything, and they're fighting, I mean, it's all terrible looking. I mean, that's not a joke. It's all terrible. And what sucks is the fact that every time, and you're going to agree with me, every time that these guys put action scenes on for this movie, any of them, they all look, I mean, really terrible. No action scene works, not a single one, and it all looks like garbage. There are scenes for a Butler, and I'm just looking at it, I was went, oh god, guys, stop, please. I mean, they're just thought, hey, we gotta make this shit sell somehow, so let's just do it, guys. The action scenes, even from the second to third act, they all look like garbage. I don't even want to explain them because you know it's garbage. I mean, what else do you want to say with that? Because it don't look that great. Alex Proyas must have not tried by this point because he thought, fuck it, let's put all the shit on there and just do it. The plot is cool. And this movie could have worked, but it didn't. I mean, shit. I mean, they fucking ruined Egypt. Sorry about that. This movie fucking ruined Egypt. Okay, it basically fucking ruined Egypt stuff. And in its world. Why? It's like in the Legend of Hercules, where it fucked all that mythology up. It fucking ruined Egypt mythology. And I'm being serious. That's how bad it is. Another problem with this, and it's because of the cast. I totally understand with this. They're all white people. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. For real. Definitely understand with that. It's like, yeah, you know what, you're right. People, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. This is terrible. If you think it's so bad that it's good, or have fun with it and laugh at it for some reason, you can do that. You can do that. Have a few rum and cokes, get drunk off your ass, get high off your ass with weed. You got it. That movie's good for you. This movie, I couldn't do it, because when I watched it, I went, you motherfuckers. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Because some of this shit is actually silly. I mean, shit, there's moments to where the dialogue has gotten pretty bad in a ridiculous way. Seriously. That's how bad we got with this. I mean, this movie... Okay. So we get to that third act, and it looked like garbage. Really, that action scene, this fight. I mean, shit, the end of the fight at 300 was more awesome than this. That's a damn good one. I mean, holy shit. But the way it looked terrible. I was like, do I give a fuck? I mean, holy shit, there's moments to where they do shit, and they should have had that button and went like, well, that was easy. I'm not kidding. I mean, that is how bad it is. You think I'm kidding, aren't you? No, I'm not. Oh, man. There's shit to where they can solve... There's a puzzle, and they have to solve it and everything. I was so pissed. I mean, they should have had that button, that red button that said, well, that was easy. I'm serious. They should have had that as a parody, straight up. I mean, there's so many fucking puzzles that they had were so easy. And it's like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you saying that they're that fucking smart? They're not that fucking smart, guys. Give me a fucking break with this shit. Just end this shit, please. But they got to the ending and all that battle happened, like I said, and everything. And the way it ended, I was so pissed. I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore, guys. Just done. 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 And, Horus and Beck and all this other stuff, great things happen. I guess they live have a live after, and there's the end. The thing's over 2 hours. This over 2 hours was torture. And you might think, oh, that's simple shit. No, it's not. It was all garbage. And this thing bombed. This thing was $140 million for February. At the end of February, this was a $140 million budget. I mean, holy shit, that's so big. I thought this was a summer movie. But they had a wise choice to put it in February instead of the summer. And from this $140 million, it made $150 million. So it bombed. Lionsgate and Summit, you must be really proud of yourself, guys. Especially Summit, because that's what is really distributed by. You guys must be fucking happy. One more thing I want to talk about actually before ending this review, Alex Proyas. He thinks that people shouldn't hate this movie. Because there was a reason for this to happen. Or some bullshit like that, I guess. I guess he was doing a rant on critics. Yeah, he's basically said, diseased vultures pecking at the bones of a dying carcass. Trying to pick the rhythm of the conscience. I applaud any film goer who values their own opinion enough to not base it on what the pack mentality says is good or bad. Well, I try to, and boy, man, I'm just going to tell you, this is fucking terrible. He shouldn't talk shit on people, because this is what makes the movies go. And bullshit, dude. I mean, that little bullshit line of diseased vultures pecking at the bones of a dying carcass, that's what you basically just did to this movie. You're the vulture, and this movie's the dying carcass. That's what you just did. This is the second worst movie of 2016. For good fucking reasons. I can't even do it so bad it's good. If you think it's so bad it's good, that's fine. Whatever. You can do that. But I can't do it. This is terrible garbage. I tried to do the best I could to make it a silly, fun movie for so bad it's good. But I couldn't do it. I mean, with the action scenes look like shit, the acting and its casting is terrible, and poor, horrible cast decisions for white people in Egypt mythology. Give me a fucking break. The dialogue is garbage. There's so many easy puzzle solving. I mean, really? They should have had that. That was easy bullshit, because that would have made it so much more sense. The action scenes are terrible. The third act action scene's terrible. I mean, everything's terrible, and the ending's terrible. I mean, holy shit, guys. What else do you want me to say? So overall, Gods of Egypt is terrible, and I'm giving it an F. Wow, guys, this is our society. Good directors making horrible movies. I guess we expect it nowadays. But we got another one on the list. So, good job, guys. So, that is the review for Gods of Egypt. And until next time, peace out.